Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with a new concept called as linear programming. Linear programming. In this particular topic, we are going to have a discussion about how to go for optimization. Optimization is a process in which we are trying to get either maximum or minimum in a given constraint. Okay, this kind of the concepts. So there are two situations you will be getting here. One is word problems, another is equation form. So the first discussion will be on equation form, and then we can have a discussion how to solve word problems. Look at the question. The demand of the question is maximize z is equal to x plus 2y with the given constraint. Whatever these situations are there, no, it will be given. It is the first type of questions. How many equations are given? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you hide this part, then look at this section, then you know how to get a graph for this. So I am going to explain you how to get the graph for this part, and later on how this is applicable, that we can discuss. Okay. Now see the first thing. First thing, these two equations, they are telling you something. What does it mean? There will be a graph which is in the first quadrant. Okay, so I am going to draw a line one after another. This is the line. X plus y is equal to 8. Consider equal to sign. Do you remember that in equations we have written x by 8 plus y by 8 will be equal to 1. So x intercept will be 8, y intercept will be 8, and the line will be passing through these 2 points. Whenever you draw such kind of the line, always make a habit of writing the coordinates. Over here it will be 0, 8, and also write the equation. What is the equation? X plus y will be equal to 8. Now two things are there. Do you know? Whenever it is less than or equal to there, we have to select the origin. Origin is now 0, 0. If you are putting 0, 0 in this equation, it will be something like that. 0 is less than. So your solution will be down the line. So just make an arrow. Don't start shading of that. Okay. Now next equation is x is less than or equal to 5. 8 is over here, so 5 will be somewhere here. If you take a graph, then you can get a correct one. So this is nothing but the equation x is equal to 5. So x is equal to 5, x is less than 5. So this side of that. Now here y will be less than or equal to 5. So you will get a graph of something like this. This is the graph of y is equal to 5. Down the line of this. One more equation I have to write. X plus y is greater than or equal to 4. So x intercept is also 4, y intercept is also 4. Somewhere here it is 4. This is, you are supposed to write 5, 0. This is also nothing but 0, 5. Over here now. This is a 4. This is also 4. One more line will be there whose equation will be x plus y will be equal to 4. But if you put 0, 0 in this inequation, it is not true. Do you remember not true and true? So your shading will be upside. Now how to conclude that the graph which is left upside of this, down of this line x plus y is equal to 8, and upside of this one. So you will be getting this. Do you remember we have used the word, it is called as feasible region. Okay. What type of the graph you are getting? Here it is in the graph 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexagonal graph. So this is 4, 0. A, B will be 5, 0. C is unknown to you. D is also unknown to you. E is known to you, that is 0, 8. And F is also known to you, it is 0, 4. Now question arises, how to find out the C? C is nothing but point of intersection of these two lines. Which one? X plus y is equal to 8 and x is equal to 5. Suppose you solve these two equations, then solving these two equations you can get the point C as 5, 3. Similarly, how to get the point D? Point D can be obtained by solving y is equal to 8 and over here x plus y is equal to. So this point is nothing but 3, 5. I think this much you have learned in your class 11th also. So now I am going to add something more. What is that more? You just try to learn. In this concept, First we can list the points A, B, C, D, E and F. All those points A, B, C, D, E, F. And I'm going to note down their coordinate. A is nothing but 4, 0. B is nothing but 5, 0. Then C is nothing but 5, 3. D is nothing but 3, 5. E is nothing but 0, 8. And F is nothing but 0, 4. Always you have to get the boundary point, all the boundary points of the feasible. Whatever the shading is getting, final shading, that boundary points. Then next is something is given in the question. Look at the question. Z is equal to x plus 2y. This is called as objective function. What I say? It is called as objective function. This is your main objective. What objective is there? To maximize the things. So I am writing z is equal to x plus 2y. Z is equal to x plus 2y. Now this point I am trying to find out z at A. So if you put this, x will be 4, y will be 0. Answer is 4. Z at B, 5, 0 I am putting here. So it will give me 5. Z at C, I am putting 5, 3 in this equation. So this is 5 plus 3 I am putting over here 6. So I will get 11. 3, 5. 3 is going here. 3. 5 to the 10. 13. Z at D is nothing but 13. Z at E is nothing but 16. And Z at F is nothing but 8. Now the demand of the question was, what is maximum of this Z maximization, objective function maximization. Now you can see where is the maximum value is coming at 16. So conclusion of this question is Z will be maximum at what point? 0, 8 and maximum value is equal to 16. At the same time question may ask what is Z minimum. If Z minimum out of this one, minimum value is 4. So Z will be minimum at x 4, 0. At A you can specify, here also you can specify F, E, and minimum value is 4. Okay, so in any questions either they may ask you either minimization or maximization. Clear? Okay, one more question will do on the same concept. Okay, see the next question. Maximization of Z 3x plus 9y subjected to the constraint x plus 3y less than or equal to 60, x plus y greater than or equal to 0, x is less than or equal to 5 and x and this indicates that it is in the first quadrant. Somewhere you are getting in the first quadrant. Now I'm just plotting this one. What is x-intercept of this one? X-intercept will be 60. So I'm just marking it will be 60, 0. What will be the y-intercept? Y-intercept will be nothing but 20. So I just mark somewhere over here it is 0, 20 and draw this line. What is the equation of this line? Also write the equation of this line. X plus 3y will be equal to 60. X plus 3y will be equal to 60. Okay. Now another. Now once you have drawn this line, at the same time direction you can show. So I'm just putting 0, 0 over here. 0 is less than or equal to 60. So it will be downside. It will be downside. Now I'm considering second equation. X plus y is greater than or equal to 10. So x intercept is 10. Y intercept is also 10. The equation of the line is nothing but x plus y is equal to 10. So here it will be 10, 0. It will be also 0, 10. But if I am putting 0 over here in this equation, it disagree. It is not true. So I should go opposite of this. So one thing, downside of this, opposite of this. So at present, this is the portion which is common over here. But if you consider first quadrant, then you will get this considering figure. But one more equation is given in the problem, that is x is less than or equal to y. So it means x is equal to y. How will be the graph of this line? No constraint met, it will pass through the origin. So one of the component will be 0, 0. Another component, whenever x is equal to 10, y will also be 10, somewhere here 10, 10. So you will get a line which is passing through this. It is nothing but x is equal to y. Question arises, now how do you shade? Whether it will go on this side, left hand, upside or downside? What is to be done? Can I put 0? No, because the line is passing through 0. So I am just selecting a point on the x-axis. You can either select on x-axis or y-axis. It is 10, 0. 10, 0 I am putting over here. So what I will get? 10 is less than or equal to 0. Do you agree for this? No. That means shading will be not on this side, it will be on opposite side, So you know the partially what are the coordinate. A is known to you, B is unknown to you, C is unknown to you, D is known to you. Now how to get B and C? B can be solved by using these two equations. What are those two equations? One equation is x equal to y, another equation is x plus y is equal to 10. If you solve this equation, the point B is getting 5, 5. Similarly, C, how to get the C? C is nothing but point of intersection of this line. What is this line? X plus 3y will be equal to 60. Whereas another line is x plus y is equal to 0. Solve that linear equation, you can get. You have to show that how these coordinates are getting. So solving linear equation and get the coordinates. Then this plot, write this coordinates. What are the coordinates which is known to you now? A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. What is A? A is nothing but 0, 10. What is B? B is nothing but 10, 0. What is C? C is nothing but 15, 15. What is D? D is nothing but 0, 20. Now in this particular question they have asked you about maximization. Okay, so we'll talk about maximization. In case minimization is there, so minimization can be answered. Z is equal to 3x plus 9y. Put these value over here. Z at A, you will get 90. Now Z at B, you will get 60. Is it 60? Z at A, 10 will go here, it is 90. Z at B, no, it is 0, 10. 0, 10. This is A is 0, 10. B is 5, 5. B is 5, 5. Look here, B is 5, 5. So if 5, 3 is 15 and it is 9, 5, 45. So you will get 60. Z at C, 15, 15 you are putting over here. You will get 180. Z at D, 20 it is to be put. Z at D, you will get 180. Suppose this question is asked for the minimization, then your answer is Z will be minimum because this is minimum value. At B, 5, 5 and the minimum value is 60. But the question demand is for maximization. So maximum, if you are noticed, there are two values which is maximum. There is sometimes possibility you will get this kind of the situation. So now look at that C and D. So on these 2 points you will get the same answer. What is that answer is coming? 180. So that means in case you are selecting any point on the line, your answer will be always 180. So there are infinite answer for such question. So how to answer such type of the questions? You can conclude that Z will be maximum. Z will be maximum on the line joining. C 15, 15 and D 0, 20 and maximum value is equal to 180. So sometimes this kind of the situation may happen. So based on this discussion, it is possible for you to answer the questions which is given in the exercise 12.1. So you can just complete that assignment. Okay. Thank you. Tomorrow we'll be discussing, next discussion will be how word problems can be answered.